The Seashell of Solara. In the sunlit coastal village of Solara, where the sea shimmered like glass and gulls danced over the waves, there lived a young girl named Isla. Every morning, she wandered the beach collecting seashells, hoping one day to find the singing shell, a legendary shell set to whisper the ocean's secrets to those who truly listen. Isla was kind, but she was often frustrated. The villagers were always too busy. Fishermen mending nets, merchants shouting prices, travelers rushing by. No one ever listens, she'd sigh. Everyone just talks and hurries. One afternoon, a storm rolled in from the horizon. The waves grew wild, and the wind howled through the cliffs. Isla found shelter in a small cave, and that's when she saw it. A shell unlike any other. It shimmered faintly, like moonlight caught in glass. Carefully, she picked it up and held it to her ear. At first, she heard only the sound of waves. Then, a voice, soft and low. The ocean listens, even when people do not. But will you listen in return? Isla's eyes widened. Who are you? A guardian, the voice replied. But I am weak. The storm has silenced the tides. If you wish to save your village, you must carry my voice to those who have forgotten to hear. Isla didn't fully understand, but she pressed the shell to her heart and nodded. She ran back through the storm, waves crashing at her heels. When she reached the village, the fishermen shouted that the sea had turned against them. Boats were vanishing under the waves, and the lighthouse had gone dark. Isla climbed onto a crate and cried out, "Everyone, stop! Please, listen." But no one did. They were too panicked. So she held the shell high, and the voice of the ocean echoed through it. Calm, deep, powerful. Silence brings understanding. Calm brings light. The storm paused. The rain slowed. One by one, the villagers turned and listened. They stood still for the first time in years. Then, Isla looked toward the lighthouse. The flame inside had gone out, but she remembered the voice's words. She closed her eyes, listened carefully to the sound within the shell, and followed its rhythm. She found the lantern wick, guided by the whisper of the sea. With a deep breath, she struck the match and lit it. A soft blue flame flickered, then grew brighter and brighter, until the lighthouse glowed like a beacon of hope. The sea calmed. The clouds drifted away. When the storm ended, the villagers gathered around Isla. "What was that shell?" one asked. "How did you do that?" Isla smiled. "It wasn't the shell, it was listening." The sea spoke, and I finally heard it. The voice whispered one last time from the shell, "You have done well, Isla." The ocean's song lives in those who listen with their hearts. The shell dimmed and turned clear as glass. Isla kept it by her window forever after, a reminder that sometimes the greatest magic isn't found in shouting louder, but in truly listening. Moral of the story: true understanding comes from listening, not just hearing. Kindness begins when we stop to listen with our hearts.